All right, let's dive right into this explainer. We're going to unpack the beautifully poetic, deeply emotional narrative hidden inside the lyrics of 66 Candles. We're taking a really close look at the source material to uncover what is actually a surprisingly uplifting story about growing older. Because think about it. Usually when we encounter songs or stories about aging or spending a birthday alone, we kind of brace ourselves for something sad, right? Or regretful. But what we find in the lyrics of this rock version is honestly something entirely different. It's rich with reflection, acceptance, and just a profound sense of connection. I'm absolutely thrilled to guide you through this because the way this narrator processes their 66th birthday offers a literal masterclass in reframing how we look at solitude.
Section 1. A table for one. So these opening lines instantly drop us into a very specific scenario. The narrator is turning 66, and they're spending this birthday physically alone. Just think about the imagery here for a second. The candles glow, a quiet house, the table set for one. On the surface, yeah, this paints a deceptively melancholic mood. Culturally speaking, a table set for one on a birthday is a classic, almost textbook trope for loneliness. The text puts us right there in that quiet, echoing room. You can almost see the flicker of those 66 candles lighting up an empty dining space. But as we're about to see, the narrator sets up this physical scene specifically to completely subvert our expectations.
This right here brilliantly illustrates the core tension of the entire text. On one hand, we've got the stark physical reality, the table set for one, the quiet house, that soft echo in the empty rooms. But then, on the other hand, we have the narrator's emotional reality. The lyrics immediately pivot to tell us that this quiet house is actually, quote, full of memories. The narrator explicitly states that laughter in these walls still lives inside of me. It's just such a powerful juxtaposition. The physical emptiness of the house is entirely eclipsed by the incredible emotional fullness of the narrator's heart. They aren't sitting in a void at all. They're actually sitting in a space crowded with the warmth of a life well lived.
Section 2. Echoes of 6 decades.
Now, as we trace this chronological journey, we see an incredibly healthy perspective on the passage of time. The text looks back to youth, back to when dreams began, and then it sweeps through the journey itself, describing 6 decades in the hall of almost years. I mean, that phrase is just spectacular, isn't it? Almost years. It implies this sense of becoming, a constant building towards something. And where does it all lead? Well, the lyrics tell us. Every year's led me to this moment here. Aging isn't framed as some slow loss of youth, or fading away into the background. Instead, it's a deliberate, culminating journey arriving exactly at this present moment at 66. The narrator recognizes that every single step of those 6 decades was absolutely necessary to reach the peaceful solitude they're experiencing right now.
Section 3. Love across the miles.
Okay, so the crucial takeaway here is that the physical isolation we saw at the very beginning, it's really just an illusion. The narrator declares, your voices live inside this heart, miles apart but never far away. And then they go on to say, now I am 66 years old and not alone. The love they've built over the years with their partner, with their family, it's so strong that it bridges any geographic gap. The lyrics proudly state that love still finds me on my birthday. They can literally feel the presence of their loved ones right there with them, thanks to all the love they built across the years. It's a beautifully powerful testament to the idea that true connection isn't bound by a shared zip code, or, being in the exact same room.
Section 4. Paths of the children.
When we break down where everyone actually is, we uncover the true heart of the narrator's pride. Listen, this isn't a story of abandonment, not at all. The wife is away, sure, but the narrator notes she's giving her heart to others, caring for another, and adds, I'm proud of who she's always been. Even when she's not here, I feel her within. Then we've got the eldest child, out chasing life with friends, doing exactly what the narrator did back when their own dreams began. And the youngest? He's building his own road, learning to stand and carry his own load. This reveals that the whole empty nest thing is not a source of sadness for them. It is a profound source of pride. The narrator is sitting alone specifically because they were so successful in helping their loved ones build these full, independent, beautiful lives. Before we reach our conclusion, I want you to reflect on this for just a second. How do we actually define being alone? I mean, are you alone if your house is quiet, but your mind is just echoing with the laughter of your children living the incredible lives you helped them build? Are you alone if your partner is miles away doing good in the world, but you feel her right there within your heart? The text draws a thick, permanent line between being physically by yourself and being truly lonely. Our narrator is by themselves, yes, but they are absolutely, unequivocally not lonely.
Section 5. Redefining the word home.
Time moves on. That's how it goes. This simple but remarkably powerful lyric highlights a really deep, grounded sense of acceptance. There's no fighting the clock here. There's no desperate grasping at the past. The narrator is entirely at peace with the shifting dynamics of their family life. The kids have grown up and scattered, the wife is out caring for the world, the house is quiet, and hey, that is simply how it goes. It's the natural, inevitable progression of a life well lived. And accepting that flow, that's exactly what allows the narrator to sit at a table for one and feel completely 100% at ease. Which brings us to the final, culminating thought of the song, and every path leads back to home. You see, home is no longer just that quiet house with the glowing candles. It's been entirely redefined as the narrator themselves, the heart that holds all those voices, all those memories, and all that immense pride. Ultimately, as you consider your own journey through the years and the milestones you pass, how might your definition of home evolve? Will it remain a physical structure, or will it become the enduring memories and the deep love of the people you carry in your heart, no matter how far away they might roam?